Do you like creating and recreating things for a cheaper cost? Then you'll want to stick around for today's video. My name is Diane, and this is DIY with Di. Today's video, I have a creation of my own and 2 recreations. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, click that notification bell so you'll be notified of future videos. Come on, let's let the fun begin.
For today's first craft, I'm taking these pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. They were a pack of 12 for $4.99, half off, so I got them for $2.50. I start out with the Waverly white chalk paint to give them a plain background. I'm going to paint each one of these one of my family's favorite colors to make a little family pumpkin patch. So now I paint pumpkin number 2 and then continue on till I have all 6 white. Now it's time to paint the colors. This one I'm painting in Apple Barrel's Purple Velvet. I originally thought I was going to have to do 2 coats of paint for each one, but I actually like how the one coat still has some of the white showing through and it gives it some of the dimension, making it look like the actual ridges of a pumpkin. Now on to the navy Apple Barrel again. This is my pumpkin. My favorite color is blue. And I actually still have some of the purple paint on the brush, and it gives it actually a few strokes of purple within the blue, and it actually turned out really pretty. This pumpkin is for one of my daughters. She wanted an olive green, so I had to mix several colors to try and get the right shade for her. I don't even remember all the colors I mixed together, unfortunately, to let you know. But this one turned out to be a really pretty green. Now this is the Apple Barrel Toasted Marshmallow. My other daughter wanted more of a neutral color for her pumpkin. My son chose gray. This is more of a lighter gray, but this is Apple Barrel's gray color. All of these colors actually still looked more on the fall side. And once you see the end product, I thought it was really cute together. My youngest daughter's favorite color is pink. This is Apple Barrel's Light Lavender. I felt like it's actually turned out to be more of like a lighter mauve color. Now I'm using these T5 oil-based paint markers from Amazon. I really like them. They're really nice markers. It says you can use them on multiple surfaces. They're permanent. The only thing is they do not have the actual color written on the markers. So this is just a brown shade that I chose for the stems, and I draw back on the little curlicue stem. Or vine, I guess I should say. I tried looking for the pack of markers on Amazon, and my pack was a 28 pack of markers. I think I paid about $25 for them, but you can no longer get the 28 pack. It looks like you can get 12, 18, and I think even an 8 pack. Then I decided to grab a little bit of a lighter color brown to give it a little bit of dimension, draw a few lines in there. And now I'm taking like a gold, that way it looks like how you can see the center part of a pumpkin stem when you actually have a pumpkin. Now I'm taking different color greens. I think I chose about 3 different color green markers, and I'm just kind of on each pumpkin changing the pattern that I do on the leaf, just to change it up a little. Now I'm taking one of the wooden signs that you can get in a 6-pack from Dollar Tree. It says Hello Autumn, and I chose more of a cranberry colored marker just to kind of keep it more fall colors. I had this extra sign. It actually has wording on the back side that I decided to just put the pumpkins on. I actually lost the footage, I think, of where I took water and some black paint, made a little bit of like a light grayish color stain, and I stained all the edges of the pumpkins so they no longer had that natural wood look, and they match a little bit more for the wood on this sign. I just glue all of the pumpkins and the sign down. Now I'm taking some of these vines with berries that you can get at Dollar Tree. They come in a few different shades. I chose to stick with the cranberry. Just cutting a few pieces here and there, placing it between the pumpkins to make it look like they're actually connected on the vine still. I'm also using some leaves that I have left over from some florals from Dollar Tree. Sometimes when I arrange flowers, I feel like there's too many leaves. I take some of them off, but I always save them for future projects. So here I actually will be cutting some of them down. That way the leaves are a little smaller, and just glue them onto the vine. I'm wearing a silicone fingertip. Found them at Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 3. Very helpful as you're trying to hot glue something and hold it down. I have burnt my fingertips several times. Definitely would recommend these. Now that I am done gluing down all the vines and the leaves, I decide to use the leftover vine with berries twisted together. We're going to glue this onto the back and use it as a hanger. I just make sure I twist them together several times, make sure it's really nice and secure. Definitely don't want it to fall. See, there's the sign I told you was on the back, the wording. I believe I got this free from a job I used to work at. Anytime something came in broken, they were able to just write it off and the company wouldn't want it back. So sometimes they would put things where you could grab it if you want it, or they would just throw them out. I figured, hey, this could be useful. I just continue using hot glue, holding it down. Then I use a lot of hot glue all on the top of the vine on each side to make sure that it is nice and secure. And here is our little family pumpkin patch. I have it hanging up in our kitchen. Now on to project number 2. I'm using a Dollar Tree coffee mug. I just grabbed a plain cream colored coffee mug. I like how it's a little more squared up at the top. And then I'm taking 4 of these oil-based paint markers, alternating the colors, just drawing little pumpkins. At the end, we will see how well these do. It says that they are permanent, they are waterproof, and there's no need for baking. So we will test that out. This recreation is actually of a coffee mug that I saw at Marshall's that I wanted to do in the colors that I prefer. And at the end, I will show them to you side by side. I'm just going to continue drawing these pumpkins. No exact pattern, just alternating the colors until the cup is completely full. And as you see right here, I did make a mistake while lifting the cup. I put my thumb in one of the pumpkins that was not completely dry. So that is one indication that they are permanent. I could not get that little mistake off. Unfortunately, I did not think to take a picture of the cost of the mug at Marshall's, and I do not remember the cost. I looked it up on Mercari, and it does cost about $15, $16. Here's the end result of mine. That was only $1.25. And here is the inspiration and the recreation side by side. In the comments below, tell me what you think. And now to test it out with hot water and soap. And as you see, it is not budging. These markers do what they say. They are permanent and they are waterproof. And now to enjoy a nice cup of coffee in my new mug. Now on to recreation number 2. I'm taking this Dollar Tree silver platter. It's very nice and heavy duty. I'm going to give it 2 good coats of paint of Waverly chalk paint in white. Now I'm going to use a black paint marker and I'm going to draw pumpkins in several shapes and sizes all over the plate. No specific pattern. I'm just going with the flow. Now it's time to color in those pumpkins. I just chose a few paint markers and just went with it. No specific pattern. I did decide to add a few extra colors. I didn't stick to just my purples and blues, but I still kept them fall colors. I did see this platter the same day I saw the coffee mug. So yet again, I forgot to take a picture of the cost and I do not remember. So I looked it up on Macari as well, and this goes for $22. And mine is $1.25. Now it's time to draw the lines or ridges, whichever you prefer to call them, and some stems. Time to make them look more like pumpkins. Now that all the painting is done, I'm going to do a couple coats of Mod Podge to protect it in case I decide to use it for food, whether it be candy, crackers and cheese. That way I can also wash it as well. If you're still watching, thanks for sticking around to the end. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, and hit that notification bell for future uploads. And here is the final result. And here's the inspiration and the recreation. In the comments below, tell me what you think. And I hope you have a great day.